She does not like you if you cannot tell if she likes you. If it is not completely obvious that the girl that you think might like you likes you, if it's not completely obvious that she's into you, chances are she probably doesn't like you. And I say this based off my personal experience and what I know. So, in my lifetime, I cannot think of. There's actually one girl who was. I wasn't sure if she liked me or not. And it turned out she actually did like me. That's the one girl in my whole entire life that it wasn't obvious. So when a girl likes you, if you're questioning, oh, maybe this does this girl like me or whatever, first of all, you shouldn't be asking that question anyway. If you're interested in her, you shouldn't be thinking, oh, is she gonna like me back? Just ask her out or try to get to know her better, you know? But it's usually obvious if a girl likes you. And there's only a couple of things that might make it not obvious. But again, I'll go over that and I'll explain why. Unless it's obvious, she probably doesn't like you. And you should live based off that motto right there. So, if a girl's into you, it will be obvious. Let me explain this first. Women are very, what's the word, selective. And it's not like with us men, where it's like, oh, I see this girl, this girl, this girl, and this girl. All of them are attractive to me. As long as all of them have pretty chill personalities, I'll be cool with either one, right? That's how we think. For women, it's different. One, because nowadays it's harder for a guy to get a girl, and girls have more options than ever, right? An average a 4 out of 10 girl will get the same options as a 8 out of 10 guy, which is it's unfortunate, but it's just what it is, right? Can't complain about it. Can't do anything about it really. What you can do is still optimize your odds, no matter where you are or how many options you have. So, again, that's one reason why if a girl is into you, it's going to be obvious. She has all these options, but she chooses you, right? Also, it's more of like women are not good at what's the word? They're not really good. Like they don't have. If you ever ask a girl like, go riz up this guy or go pick up this guy, you realize that her riz or her game or whatever, right, is terrible. Most of the time she'll pick up the guy anyway because she's attractive, right? And any guy, a snake could hit on a guy and the guy would accept. So if you, and it's not particularly that women don't have it or they're not capable of it, but one, I think it's natural in the sense that men have always been the ones to go and get the woman. Not that sounds bad. Go and pursue the woman romantically. And also, it's because women don't have to. They have men DMing them left and right, so they don't need to, right? So that's another reason. And so when a girl is very into you and she's trying to make advances, it's pretty obvious usually. At least in my experience. There's only one girl that I was not sure about, and it turned out she actually did end up liking me. So here are the exceptions, and the girl that I didn't know if she liked me or not was an exception. So either if a girl is into you and it's not obvious, it's either one of two things in my eyes. It's either one that she is playing super hard to get, and she's doing a good job. Like I said, usually I think it's obvious, even if a girl's trying to play hard to get. I can usually tell. But there are some cases where the girl's actually good at it, and she knows how to play hard to get. So that's one option that it could fall under. The other one is that she was interested in you, but not fully, and it was a passing thing. So let me explain what that is. That's what happened to me. This girl I used to work with, it was about a year or two ago, I think, at this point. And I found her attractive. I liked talking to her. We were hitting it off great. And I thought she was into me. But personally, at the time, I wasn't into her like that. I had other options that I was pursuing. So I didn't think like, oh, okay, I should pursue this girl because I wasn't interested in her as much as the other women that I was pursuing. So that was part of it, I guess, why I didn't pursue that girl. But it was also I wasn't sure, And what had happened was that I came to find out that she was into me. She was really into me. But in like a week or two, it had passed, and she was interested in some other dude. And then I ended up being interested in some girl, which I didn't even know about, and which I guess she didn't even know about, but she just figured it out. So what I'm trying to say is that it was not a true, oh, she was into me. I think she was into me for a bit, for like I said, just a week or two. One, because women are more emotional, but also, that's not even it. Forget I even said that. It's because she wasn't interested in me. She was interested in the fact that I was a nice man who would listen to her and would treat her with respect. And because she had a kid, her baby daddy left, she was in a bad spot. And so she saw me as a, oh, this good guy, maybe he can save me or whatever, right? That's what I think anyway. And then once she found another guy that was treating her nicely, and she built up in her head, oh, this guy is now going to be the guy that's going to make all my problems go away. And that's why it was a passing thing. It wasn't even me. And like I said, I wasn't even spitting game back at the time. I was pursuing other women, two to be exact, and so I wasn't really interested in her. And so that's how I found out. One of her friends told me that, oh yeah, she did like you, but it was like after a week or two, and then she wasn't into you. And I was like, okay, whatever. So if a girl is into you and it's not obvious, it's one of those two things. Either it's a passing thing, she's not really into you, she's into you as an idea, I guess you could say, or she's playing really good at hard to get. And let me explain why you want to stay away from both of those. One, obviously, if the girl is into you and it's more of a into you as an idea, you don't want those girls. Because you don't want a girl that's not into you personally. She's more into the idea of what you could do for her. And you don't want those girls anyway, right? Because if she's not into you, even if you're into her, but she's not into you, you don't want that girl, right? I always say your type should be girls who are into you. That's your type. And girls with big bundas, but that's neither here or there. And the second one is that they're really good to playing hard to get. And I would say you generally don't want these women either. Because first, why are they playing hard to get? And two, why are they so good at it? That means they've done this before, they're experienced, and why are they playing this emotional, oh, and play hard to get? For me personally, I don't want that. I want to stay away from that. I want a girl, again, my type is a girl that wants me. And that should be your type. Only pursue girls that pursue you. Only invest in girls that have invested in you first. And trust me, when a girl's into you, it is obvious. She will invest in you. Then you can invest in them. Again, this is just my experience personally, and I'm backing it up with some logic, science that I know about. But if you disagree, or if you agree, let me know down below. I'd be very interested to know. We can help each other learn, help me learn, help reinforce what I'm saying, whatever. I would appreciate it if you put it down in the comments. So anyway, this has been your boy Hercules. I will see y'all in the next video. Fingers crossed, hopefully we'll start uploading daily. I've been saying that. I know I can make excuses about it, but I just need to start doing it. Anyway, peace.